Better for a plan B, yeah. Yeah, he's a bit tall. Yeah, not so easy. That's like Carl and I. He's so tall. I mean, you guys can see it on stream. It's too hot. Don't be stupid, stupid. Go for 2. So, super hot cup. I mean, you can see the steam coming off of it. Right over the butter. I don't know why that accent had to come out, but here we are. Looking for a chef hat for me? Like a tall chef hat, or like a poofy one, or a skull cap. I don't think I have my skull caps anymore. I had those for school. Do you cook too, or just bake stuff? Scott, I cook dinner for my family on Saturdays. But I am a trained pastry chef, and I did learn a little bit of culinary knowledge in school. I just didn't use it. So I do cook, and you know what? I'm pretty dang smart, so if I say so myself. Did clippers do his hair? Oh man, using it now. I know, right? It only took like 10 years, Cliff. Ball cap type, yeah. I used to have the skull caps for school. I hated them too, because they made you get the size that was going to exactly fit you. Like, every bit of clothing had to be so tight it sucked. Like, granted, this was right out of high school, but all of my clothes were extra small. Like, I could not fit into them after school. Okay, so this is just going to go over into the fridge and chill for an hour-ish. We'll see if we get back to it. Okay, now we need to get... His hair is down to his waist. Ooh. That's a bit too long, in my opinion. Okay, so there we go. What was that, like a minute and a half, 2 minutes? And now it's nice and soft. That's what you want from your butter. Okay, the TVA filling is an almond and egg filling. It's like an almond custard, but it's so heavenly. If you haven't had it, if you can find one. I say it's a custard, but it's very pillowy and it's light-ish. Jaffa cake recipe in Discord is making me drool. Well, Sub-Zero, probably going to make it today. We'll see. If not, I mean, I gotta make it on Saturday. Friday. We'll have to do it on Friday. Maybe do that before video games. His hair's down to his waist. I can't. Ooh, no. I'm really not a big fan of guys with long hair. Like, bedtime, have to get up at 5:30. Go for it, Cliff. It was lovely to have you for the little bit. Incubation, education, and then 10 years of thinking about it and planning. Yeah, that's pretty much right, Cliff. Thank you so much. Good. Have a great night, Cliff. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Filling is in... Speaking of college, it's in my college culinary textbook, so I don't actually have a recipe. If you guys really want the recipe, I can just read it off to you right now. And you guys can write it down. It is weights only. But I can, I think there is a, where is it? What page? 202. There's ounces and grams is what I was trying to say. The brain. I was thinking a big French hat toque. Yeah. Still have cake flour, we're good. Okay, 3 ounces of butter. Let's not. So if you're just making the Petivier without the peaches, like I'm putting in, or whatever else you wanna, whatever fruit. If you're just putting the almond paste in, you do 1.5 times the recipe for the almond filling. Just so that it's bulked out. I'm tempted to still do a 1.5 times, but then that'd be a lot to put in there. And, you know, the too much gene kicks in and is like, do you wanna though? But maybe though, right? Ooh, pizza experiment. What's the pizza experiment? I got to know now. All right, so we're just gonna start measuring out some ingredients. We need 90 grams of butter. Actually, this one might be okay. Let's see. Can never have too much softened butter, right? Ooh, hydrate. Thank you. Well, welcome, Riley and roommate. I need a towel next to me. Prefer the peaches? Yeah. I've never actually had it with fruit in it. This will be the first time, so. But I am definitely all about that almond paste. It is so good. 90 grams. How much is in a stick of butter? I know the ounces. Oh, 113. So I need most of this stick. Marinated tofu. How did that work? Like, so I'm assuming you marinated it, then put it and baked it on the pizza. And what did you marinate it in? No, thank you, Riley. Not a fan of tofu. I don't blame you. Like, I really have to be in the right mood for tofu to sound appealing. And it's gotta be good. Like, it's gotta have texture. I can't just have mushy tofu. Although, now that I'm saying that, I did buy some halloumi cheese, and I want to make a curry with it. Which I think that's what's gonna be for dinner on Saturday. We'll do a halloumi curry, which does sound so good to me. And it's cheese. How could you hate that? Tofu can be good, but so many people do it bad. Yeah, I feel like it's really easy to do it dirty. Dang it. Towel? You had one job, and you couldn't do that. Rude. Okay. 90 grams of sugar. This recipe calls for lemon zest. I don't have a lemon. I don't have any citrus, so we're ignoring it. Was this zeroed? Yeah, okay, we're good. That's why I recommend getting these. They're like little deli containers. You can find them on Amazon. Like, then I can measure something, and if I need to check the, zero it or something with the same container, it's there. We use them for leftovers. It's great for mise en place. For anybody that doesn't know, mise en place means everything in its place, and that just means what I'm doing right now, which is measuring out all my ingredients individually and having everything ready to go now. So then all I have to do is throw everything in. It's being prepared. That's what that means. Always wanted to try stinky tofu. What's stinky tofu? Is that just like a kind of marinade? Marinade? Pineapple juice, soy sauce, minced garlic, olive oil, and spices. That does sound good. Like, all the ingredients equal that. I'll eat it. I also have a big hunk of corned beef that I gotta put in the pressure cooker and cook that off. Fermented tofu. Okay, like, yeah. You know, there's some people that like it. It's gotta be a thing, so you go for it, Zero. Sub-Zero. I always call you Sub-Zero. I don't call you Zero. I'm digging the music though. So 1 whole egg, about 50 grams. We're at 52, so I'll take that. And then I need 1 yolk. And I do believe the whole egg and the yolk can go in at the same time. Yeah, add the eggs, yolk, and the vanilla can go in at the same time. So, ooh, a little squeak there. Thin strips so the outside crisp in the oven. There you go. Yeah, gotta try new things. I feel like, what's the point if you don't try new things? You don't know. You're just assuming. Okay, this time, because I don't need to whip up eggs or anything, I'm just gonna go in with my hand and grab the yolk. If I was doing, say, a meringue or something, I suggest you don't go in with your hands or wear gloves. If you do this, there's a bunch of cheat methods for separating an egg. You can get like a water bottle, an empty water bottle, and like suck it up into